the opening weekend of the Pac-12 has arrived, and there are 3 quarterbacks I'm really, really excited to watch. In fact, there's a game that I think nobody is talking about enough. There's a game in the Pac-12 that has the 2 best NFL quarterback prospects in the entire conference. They're playing each other on Saturday. You have Arizona State at USC. It's an early morning game, 9 a.m. Pacific time, which is really brutal. If you're a college football player waking up at 9 a.m. to play a game, that's absurd. Really, you're getting up at 6 a.m. I get you do 6 a.m. lifts. That's really tough still. And I think Pac-12 did that to try to get on they want to be on TV at noon on the East Coast to try to get on the big noon kickoff, I think for Fox Sports, I believe. But what we're going to see in this game is Jaden Daniels, Arizona State's quarterback, against USC and their quarterback, Keaton Slovis. I love Jaden Daniels, who's really physically gifted, but I strongly believe that Keaton Slovis is the best quarterback in the Pac-12. I'm a big fan of Keaton Slovis. He seems like a great guy, and he does so many things well. He's very accurate. He moves well in the pocket. He's got a ton of poise. Like, big moments seem to have very little impact on Keaton Slovis. He's just confident, and he's comfortable in who he is, and that's hard to find in a young quarterback. And, again, seems like a great dude, easy to root for as a human being. Now, I am curious. I find myself rooting for Keaton Slovis. I wonder if he's already in the habit of going to bed early this week. It's a weird thing to talk about, but a 9 a.m. game is rare and hard to. It's kind of an obstacle, and so it's probably fine. College football players have early morning 6 a.m. lifts, so they're probably used to getting up early at this point. But I am curious if having a 9 a.m. game has any kind of impact. And Keaton, I would advise you, make sure you're going to bed at start tonight. Today's Wednesday. Wednesday night. Go to bed early and start the habit of going to bed early. You're probably already on it. You probably have a plan, but I'm curious to see if anybody has any kind of problems on Saturday morning at 9 a.m. playing a football game when it's just an early time slot to play a football game. Now, there's another quarterback he cannot wait to watch. Washington State quarterback Jayden de Laura. He's a true freshman from St. Louis High School in Hawaii. And basically, Jayden de Laura followed Nick Rolovich, the coach from, Nick Rolovich was the head coach of Hawaii. Jayden de Laura was committed to go there. Oh, hey, guess what? Nick Rolovich is going to Washington State. Jayden de Laura went right along with him. He's a true freshman quarterback. It's kind of interesting. I really like it. First of all, I always root for guys from Hawaii. I'm partial. I really have a heart for that area, and when I see guys from Hawaii succeed, it makes me very happy. And Washington State is not expected to be very good this year. Their first game is against Oregon State. So I think if you're going to be bad, one of the best things you can do is play a true freshman quarterback. Build around that young guy. You're beginning a program with a new coach. Build around Jayden de Laura. I think that's really cool. The program's going to build up around him, and I actually have confidence. I don't know I have no idea how good Jayden's going to be week 1. Remember, he's 18 years old. He's a true freshman. But I'm excited for his future, and I'm really excited to see. I'm interested to see how he does on Saturday against Oregon State.